is that? Okay, anyways, I really have a lot of full circle moments when it comes to the conversations I have because, you know, that man right there, he's a friend, he's a brother. He's sitting in front of me. We're going to get to that conversation, but please send me messages, MX24TV, every single platform at the hashtag MXLive. Makes it easier to find our stuff. As always, I'm your host, Jason El-A. Very, very happy to be in. Please, from suggestions to questions, your opinions, as subjective as they may be, they make this show what it is, you know, they make MX24 what it is, and we can't have these conversations without you. So please keep them coming. I always say on social media, stalk us, send us DMs in reference to all our other shows. We absolutely do not mind. And then I said, I have a brother. It's been a couple of years since I saw him, but today we're going to have a very interesting conversation, I promise you. And bro, how old is that video? Stegue,
bro,
how you doing, man?
I'm good.
That's
bro.
an old video.
I'm solid, swear. That's like 3 years or 4 years.
3 years.
Yeah,
how do you feel when you look at like your old content? Because, you know, for creatives, like we look, I don't know if this happens, you were like, what was I thinking? Why did I wear that?
Yeah.
Charlie, then you also remember the stresses, like, bruh, on this set, you know, but how did you feel, or how do you feel, you know, seeing like your old content?
Video, bro, like that video is like one of my hardest videos like ever. I mean, I always put in like effort with every video I shoot. I try to creative direct it.
Okay.
And, you know, so, I mean, seeing everything, like, it just gives the memories, like, the memories just keep coming back.
Yeah, and obviously you work with medical. You represent Sotium, right?
Yes.
So we're going to get to all of those conversations about, you know, the artists you work with. We've got a new project, Dancehall.
Yeah,
we're going to get into all of that, but I'm sure a lot of people would love to get to know the man behind the music. Because the interesting thing about you is your music is actually played a lot, but maybe people haven't put a face to it, right? And that's a very interesting dynamic, you know, when your music is out there, but people don't know it's you, right? You deep their reactions. Let's go way back to who Stegue is, you know, the man behind the music. How did this all start for you, man?
Bro, so I've always been in the creative scene. I've always loved music.
Since you were like a kid?
Yeah, since I was like a kid, because I grew up in a church.
Oh.
My dad was a preacher, so.
Right.
So like I was always like with the sound, the drums, the keyboard and everything. But music actually started before after high school.
Okay.
Before after high school.
Like professionally?
Professionally.
Okay.
That was when I recorded my first song ever in the studio. And then I knew that
this is it, right?
If you do something with it.
Did Daddy hear that song?
Nah, but he was late before then.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming you used to sneak off and record songs. Was it that type of vibe?
Yeah.
So how did he find out his son is officially, so to speak, an artist?
He was late.
He was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, he passed before. I just started, that's what I'm saying. He was late.
You mean he was late?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I thought you were saying like he was late, like with the music, he was late.
He passed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so before
I finished
JHS, my dad passed very early when I was like 11 years.
Okay.
So,
crazy dynamic. Again, the man, right, growing up, that must have been difficult for you emotionally. Knowing that you made music around him, now you're growing with music. I'm sure these are conversations you'd love to have had with him.
Yeah.
You know, was it difficult? Was it easy? Or did you have to find your own ways? I mean, obviously it wasn't easy. How did you cope with it, I wanted to ask?
I mean, it wasn't easy. It's still not easy. You know, I still have like pictures and memories of him and everything. But Charlie, life itself, I don't know, but I've always been that kid that's like always strong enough to feel like, bro, I feel like I'm alone in this life.
Wow.
Like I feel like I have to be strong enough to know that like I came here alone and then I have to be that fighter, you know. So it wasn't easy, but I mean, family.
Was it the people you came across or certain experiences? Because, you know, as you're growing, you're going to meet disloyal people, backstabbers, people who are not going to support you. It's crazy that in the world we're in, the people who support us the most are not even the ones closest to us, most of the times, right? The people like outside, like the message you're getting. What made you feel like you're alone as an artist? Because I'm sure there are more people out there who are probably going through this, and you never know, you are the mouthpiece for them at this moment. What made Stegue feel like he's alone?
For me, after my dad passed, then I realized that, because I'm the only boy. And then I realized that, nah, Charlie, the life day you're top. Because if you two now, people too go definitely can depend on you. As a man, you definitely grow up to grow a family.
Okay.
You know, so from then up until now, that has always been my drive. Like knowing, say, Charlie, you for push, don't stop. Like keep it going. You know, life is hard, but we have to be harder.
Yeah,
you know,
I like that you're saying that because you know it's not always about what happens to us, but how we deal with what happens. Because things are always going to happen.
Yes, bro.
Things are always going to happen. So, would you say music was the outlet? Is that where you found your strength?
Yes, music gave me that peace.
Okay.
Like anytime I write something, anytime I hear a beat, I know that like this is what I want to do. You know, it's crazy when I was coming for the interview today. I haven't been on TV for some time now because I had different issues I was dealing with. We'll delve into that.
Yeah.
So when I was coming, I was so excited. And I was like, yo, like I love this thing.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Bro, like I'm
right. Sometimes we need a kick, like we need a reminder, right?
Yeah, you know, and like it's crazy. So music has always been that like drive. I have the passion for it. Yeah. And
you know, it's not even sometimes when artists take a break. Again, it seems like this part of the world. If you take a break, everyone says you've fallen off. I don't know why that is. Everywhere else, you know, artists, you need to taking time off is as good as, or is as important, as releasing music. We're talking about Rihanna. When's the last time she dropped an album? Obviously, she's astronomical, right? Look at Beyonce and the Jay-Z's, but at the core of it, we're all creatives. In this time alone, what did you learn about yourself the most? Because you were out there making music, recording, then Stegue's fans don't hear music as much, right? And now Stegue is, so to speak, back recording music again. In that period, how long was this period, would you say, where you were silent, so to speak?
You know, it hasn't even been that long. But you know, I'm the type I'm always recording because I have my own setup. So for music, I always do music. But being on TV,
releasing
like,
out there performances,
I haven't done so.
So back to the question, what did you learn about yourself the most, and why was that important for you?
Bro, I needed that break because during that time, I just had a baby. And
I'm an uncle, man.
I mean,
Uncle Jason.
I had some daddy issues, so I have to be like I had to be there for her, you know.
Yeah.
Like she's my everything.
Yeah.
You know, so I just needed that space, and I realized that family is everything. You know, you also realize that like you are the root for someone. Like,
right.
Without you.
Right.
She's not there.
Right.
You know, so I just needed that time to just get things together and then...
Bro, we need to talk about this moment because I think about this a lot. I mean, I ain't got no babies yet, but I be thinking,
get ready,
bro, like...
Bro, get ready.
When someone is, like, depending on you, has that changed the way you record music?
Yes.
The lyrics you write, how you release music?
Yes,
Has it?
It has. I'm trying to be the best dad ever.
Right?
You know. But, yeah, changing my music, I don't think anything else could ever make me change how I write, because it's not intentional.
Okay.
Sometimes you just flow with it. It's natural, you know. So, I mean, but it's amazing.
Stegue, you're a very open artist, right? You're very honest, you know, in your music. And the reason why I can even say that, like, with confidence is I hear something you say in your music. You've never said it in an interview, but you've been through it. So somebody who knows you knows Stegue wasn't lying about this, even though he hasn't come and say, oh, this is what I was going through and that. We live in a social media world, right? There's hate everywhere. You'd say the most beautiful things, and someone is going to come at you, right? Now, this is an open artist talking about family life, the difficulties of not having a dad, you know, from when you were young, being a new father, you know, all these things you've been through. What I want to know is, when you look at all these things you've put out there, are there any regrets? Do you feel like, I shouldn't probably have said that because I'm open as an artist, even though, you know, some fans really appreciate it. And again, you're the mouthpiece for people who are going through these things. Or are you just like, it is what it is, man. I've already put it out there. Let the universe do what it's going to do. How does they give you these things?
Talking about putting something out that I would regret, looking back, I don't think I have anything that I would ever regret. I don't know. Do you know something that you think?
Nah, man. I mean, like,
I'm always conscious. I'm very, very, like, I'm a conscious ras. I am very conscious because I believe that wherever, we live in a world where something that, I mean, is a very small world. You know, what goes around comes back. So I'm very cautious. Like, I'm here.
Is it difficult dealing with the negativity?
Difficult. I think it's not easy, but I won't make it like difficult for me. Yeah, because it will always come, bro.
Yeah, bro, I mean, you're dealing with these things the best way, man. I'm not even gonna lie. And thank you for sharing. You know, as much as, you know, we focus on the music, we go through things that make the music what it is. Yeah. And you actually have some new music.
Yes, bro.
Charlie, dancehall. What's this about, man?
Dancehall.
First of all, is Stegue a dancehall artist?
Yes.
Solely a dancehall artist? Because, bro, I've heard some of your stuff, man. Very dynamic.
Yeah, bro. I do Afro beats.
Yeah.
But I blend it most with the dancehall style.
Okay.
So even if you're not hearing parts, you'll be hearing, you are my baby, drive me crazy.
Okay.
Never gonna.
Okay.
But you're not going to pay attention that, like, that's dancehall.
Okay.
Until, you know, like, I give you, like, the raw dancehall
I get it.
Because that was on, like, a High Life song, the one with Medical.
Yeah. Just very different, right?
Yes,
example, very different. Before we get to this song, dancehall, it being the genre dancehall and what it means.
Yep.
Did you, so to speak, calculate, overly think dropping a dancehall song in a social media, in an Afrobeats era? Yeah. Again, it doesn't mean that because Afrobeats is big, we can't have R&B and dancehall and jazz and all these things. But again, with creators right now, it seems like the focus heavily, no fault of their own, is the business aspect, right? Yeah. We all want to make money. We all want to be heard. So usually you take that route of what everybody else is doing.
Yes, bro.
Now, Stegue is out here saying, nah, dancehall. Why, man? Like, very interesting, bro.
Dancehall. You know, like, how music is, I just got to realize, I've been doing this thing for quite some time now, and I know that people don't really, like, from this side, people don't really love dancehall, they don't really focus on it like that. Like, even investors, I've had investors who say, like, send me some of your projects, and I'll send you dancehall, and be like, the dancehall, you go feel bring them down small.
You see? And doesn't mean it's not good, but
it is good. It's in the High Life. I put it in the Afro beats too.
Yeah.
So I realized that, come on, man, like, I have to be myself. That's the only way. I believe in, like, being original. Yeah. You know, so I just feel like, come on, I have to drop a dancehall song. Because I have fans who love me for being a dancehall artist. I have fans who love my dancehall music alone. They don't even know about Saneko, they don't know about some of the songs. They just know me for some dancehall songs. So I'm like, come on, bro. I have to feed them too. Yeah,
and it's crazy and interesting you're saying these things because, you know, I watch so many panelists, I see and I have these conversations, and we're always talking and drumming the fact that let's get High Life out there, let's get dancehall out there. But if you go to the roots, these conversations are happening where you send your music, it being dancehall music, to investors and producers and panelists and presenters, and they'll be like, Charlie, everybody's doing Afrobeats. Why don't you do that? And this is breaking artists, right? Bro, these things are happening, man. Yeah. Right?
You are telling me to, like, send you something else.
Do you see a way out? Or is it just always going to be this? Or do you feel, let me ask you this, do you feel a sense of responsibility to carry on, you know, with the dancehall vibe, you know, pushing through with all the odds that are going on? Because I was speaking to an artist, I forgot his name, he was talking about hip life. Oh, man. I'm going to try and remember his name. And he said he's going to champion it because that's what he grew up on. Okay. And Stegue, you're here doing the same thing for dancehall music. Yeah. Do you feel like you're going to fold?
Nah, bro. My whole music career started off because I was listening to dancehall and reggae. I grew up listening to reggae. My dad used to play reggae a lot, Bob Marley, Culture. Cool. That's cool. I remember my dad telling me, like, I was one time going to school and he told me that, like, they've shot Lucky Dube. Oh. I remember very well. Yeah. So he was a dancer. He must have been hurt, like a reggae, you know. Right? He was a reggae man. So I grew up listening to reggae. So my whole music career started off because I was listening to dance and I felt like, Charlie, I go do this thing some. So, like, it's rooted, like, I am a dancehall artist. Yeah. But I could do Afrobeats too. So it's not a problem if I blend the two.
Bro, he's got some love songs, man. Like, y'all should hear this guy. Bro. And when we come back, we're going to talk about why I haven't sent him my verse yet for one of his songs.
That verse.
We'll talk about all of these things. So, is there a video for dancehall? Is there like a lyric video?
No, there's an official video.
There's an official video?
There's an official video.
Okay, that's what we're going to play.
For dancehall,
Okay, when did you shoot this?
We shot dancehall video in December.
Okay, December.
I think we shot in December,
Okay, when was dancehall actually dropped? Before December?
I dropped dancehall somewhere last year before, I think November or the mid-side there.
Okay, and how's the response been, man?
That's good, bro. People who love dancehall and know, like, who Stegue truly is, know that like that's my style.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's watch the video. We've talked a bit. I'm not letting him go just yet. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. That's a vibe. But see, your boy then jump past you for the video she said.
It was a mad
bro, you're saying your baby girl. What's her name?
Jolene.
Oh, Jay, baby Jay. He said she loves that song.
That's
How do you want to see a baby girl jamming to your music?
It's like, crazy.
Because she's 1 year.
Yeah, she's like 1.5.
She.
And I've always wanted her to be like my fan. Like,
okay.
I knew I was going to have a baby who's going to be my fan.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how she knows my music. Like, if you play a different song, she knows that it's not mine. If you play my song, the timing is different.
Proud moments, man.
Super proud moments.
Proud moments. But back to dancehall, you were saying, and it's true, you know, the lyricism and the beat. Like, Afro, I'm a piano
vibe.
Oh, that's crazy.
Afro on a dancehall rhythm and a dancehall style. So you see, they shouldn't just focus on, I understand, sometimes it's the patois and things, it makes them feel like, you know, but this one I was speaking tree.
Yeah.
With a dancehall style.
Yeah, but we need to have more of these conversations, you know, of artists being able to do what they want to do.
Bro.
Not feeling
that's the
like,
only time you can be yourself.
Yeah.
Just stay true to yourself as an artist.
Because, you know, it's crazy. There's only one Burna Boy.
Yes.
There's only one Wizkid. Only one Davido.
Just one.
Only one Jay-Z. Only one Stegue.
And you know the funny, only one Stegue, bro. There's no Stegue.
Right? So, I mean, if there's nothing wrong with learning from someone else, but, you know, if you're losing sight of who you are, that's where the problem is. Because everybody looked up to somebody. Chris Brown was Michael Jackson. Jay-Z was, you know, somebody else. You know, I'm sure you looked up to somebody. So, interesting stuff. Bro, thank you so much for coming through, man. It's been a blessing. So, this is on all platforms.
Yes,
it's on YouTube
everywhere.
too.
It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, everywhere.
Okay.
Get
and this is what you're promoting right now?
Yes, at the moment, because I'm going to drop a dancehall project, a tape for the fans who love my dancehall bits. You know, I have like 2 tapes out.
You do? Yeah, it does. Please, and it's also on.
It's out on all platforms. I have Expensive Style out there. And I have Songs for the Deaf out there as well. Okay. So.
That's a deep title. This guy, that's a deep title, bro.
Songs for the Deaf.
Bro, I want to apologize for my verse. You know, I have a verse I have to send him. It's taken so long.
It's been 3 years.
Has it been?
4, 5.
Has it been? Has it been?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, but that song, we're going to shoot a video and it's going to be lit.
Bro.
Promise, man.
Because that's the jam, bro.
That song is a jam, bro. Like, yeah, I'm saying this on air. It's going to be a vibe. Bro, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless your baby girl. God bless your family. God bless your music. This guy is the same guy off air as he is on air. I mean, super authentic guy. I'm not just saying this because he's a brother. And I appreciate you so much. I can't wait to talk some more, man. Can't wait to talk some more. Guys, please find his music, support him. I have to let him go, but I'm not leaving just yet. We'll be right back.